See, there it is. Uh, why y'all let me get that far into it and not say nothing? Come on, fam. I mean, that's my bad. Fumbling. I'm a little bit sleepy though. Red October, thank you, sir. Come on, ninjas. Y'all in here. And I appreciate that. Hit the like button. Yeah, so y'all know what I'm about relative to the Black YouTube, Black Manosphere thing, and the kind of stuff I'll talk about. If you don't know, you're gonna understand. Doing the kind of visual media work that I do, consulting work, working with different clients, relative to the kind of energy I put out, that entrepreneurial spirit, the creative drive, and just get more freedom, right? So obviously, I network. I attract the attention of entrepreneurs, people trying to get their products off and really like make content, right? Content. Yeah, Red October. I already. I see you see it different. Rastas, you was already in here. Black Savant was good. MLT, if you're still in here, I guess you just popped in real quick, said what's up and bounced. So yeah, I didn't realize the audio. Okay, that's moral me though. I'll take accountability for that. Shout out to my dude June from Beardo's Barbershop in San Lorenzo, California. So this is right next to Hayward, which is right next to San Leandro, and further west up, northwest would be Oakland, California, where I'm broadcasting to you live from right now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into this content that I'm editing, right? Because this is like legit, actual barbershop talk, right? We talk about Black YouTube kind of being like the digital barbershop. So here's actual barbershop talk, and this is me editing this content and getting set up for this and troubleshooting it. Y'all bear with me on the audio for this because I'm not sure how this is even gonna play out because I gotta send it through this microphone is kind of like a peripheral sound card, and I'm rocking these other headphones I haven't rocked in a minute too, so I'm all over the place on audio. Plus, the audio of the shoot itself was really interesting because we had to like mic up 3 to 4 people, but wirelessly and kind of troubleshoot it. But this is wild though, right? Because I was like, let me go live. I haven't been live, and this has been a lot of chaos, and with the chaos relative to sort of like YouTube and other eyes on the space, basically Black men is looking real bad. And I can't throw away my black card, even though it's the light skinned version. On my black card, it says real light skinned, but still a black card. And I can't turn it in. I don't want to turn it in. So I want to at least be, somebody who's like, let's do better, right? But crazily enough, you get pushback when you say let's do better. That's neither here nor there. But this is a brother's right here. So this brother right here was locked up. He was in a pen. His cousin was in a pen. I'm not sure about hunger right here. So there's 2 guys and a chick right here. Always hated barbershop talk, was always stupid. But here's the thing: you get somebody like me in the mix to help sort of guide the situation. So this is the kind of social engineering that I talk about and that I study. So I this relationship is still building, working with this barbershop. So then it becomes a matter of if we keep doing stuff. But they allowed me to sort of ask certain questions and infiltrate the space with some of my thoughts, right? And got them to say certain things that made it a little interesting. They're giving a backstory on him being in the pen, getting out the pen, getting his cousin in the pen. And I'm gonna edit that part up too. So you're gonna see kind of like behind the scenes on the editing, but this content is directly relative to my thought process and how I move, and it's directly relative to like where Black men should be moving. My boy June right here is about to say exactly why that is the case, right? Matter of fact, you know what? I wasn't sure about it, but I'm gonna text him this and show him this. And I'm gonna end up taking this down later anyway, so I don't think he'll mind. But this will be for the live stream folks only. I might leave it up on the other channel, but let me see. Let me go in here real quick. I'm gonna share this. Bear with me for a second. Folks, hit the like button though. Hit the like button. I think I'm all at 100% on the likes. Creative Mind. What's good? Uh all right. I don't think he'll mind. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I just sent him the link, so we'll see if he checks it out. If he does, then I'm gonna say what's up to him and reference this. So Adobe Premiere. Basically, we're gonna do like a show series, web content. But the way these guys are spitting, this can really be like a legit show where we like really piece this out. So this is the next level of the game to the content that I'm looking to push. Taking the temperature relative to Instagram and YouTube and blah blah blah, demonetizing channels, censorship. Shout out to Uncut Underground. Really inspired by what they did building their own site. But I'm working with people that's really running up content. For those who don't know, I was just in Cleveland working with my guy Dame Drummer, who did the film Black Daddy the movie. So we're building up content surrounding that too. So that's going to be like its own mini show too, right? So that's what it is. I was on your AM1 Creates chat looking stupid. Ain't nobody in that bitch. uh, yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I appreciate you going over there. I'll probably end up taking this down. So at least he got a couple of views over there. So that's what's up. But yeah, shout out to my guy June. Like he's doing some real positive stuff. And we're gonna test the audio since again it's going through the sound card, aka this Shure mic. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this audio. Y'all see the audio channels going as he's talking, but I know there's a delay. But y'all let me know if y'all can hear him because this obviously this doesn't have the same effect if y'all can't hear him. I mean, you can see me edit it, but I really want you to hear what he's saying though, because this is like my worlds colliding, right? You know, I interact with the YouTube space, and a lot of times I can work on this stuff and be interacting with with YouTube, like YouTube, whatever, while I'm working. So in this instance, this is my life trajectory right now. Y'all let me know. Press one if y'all can hear this audio. I'm playing the audio right now, so y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I'm playing it right now. Y'all see the levels going. So let me know if y'all can hear it. Because if not, this does not work quite like I want. Y'all hella hard headed. Can y'all hear me? No audio. Okay. Thank you. Damn, that's weak. Can't hear it. Okay, I feel it. Yeah, something about Premiere Pro. I knew this could happen, and I knew this was a potential issue. What is up with that? Because it's all mapped properly. Let me check another setting real quick. System preferences, because I want you to be able to hear it. And there's another way to do it, but USB. Yeah, so it's USB. It's USB. That's trash, yo. That's trash. All right, I'll do it this way for now, but it'll be that much harder for you guys to hear. But I'll set it up right. Hold on, let me do check something else real quick before I go do that. See, StreamYard got to get the act together. You can hear me, but not the video. Okay, that's what's up. The settings should be legit. What's the problem? Audio. Oh, I get it. 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 What about speaker? Ah, no. All right, let me try it this way. Y'all let me know. Where's Premiere? Y'all let me know if I can fix this once and for all. It's good. So it's playing right now. Y'all let me know if I can hear it. Let me know. Press one if y'all can't hear them, or let me know. Let me know. No audio. Okay. Still can't hear, bro. Okay, cool. No, I appreciate y'all helping me troubleshoot this. Let me see. See, that's a weird kind of limitation because audio speaker. Because the mic is definitely the Shure mic, and I can see that audio popping. It has these weird extra options. So if I do it like this, then you surely can hear it because then that's the actual computer speakers itself. But this is whack. It's not quite the same experience, but y'all got to hear it kind of out in the room. But now I'm almost certain y'all can hear. But y'all let me know. We'll test it before I go. Oh, actually, that's a different setting right there. But let me know if y'all can hear that. How about now? I just tried a different setting, y'all, just so y'all know. I appreciate y'all helping me. So you guys can hear him. Audio very low, but you guys can hear him. All right, I'm gonna just do it the other way. Hey, this is hella weird. Why are they doing it like this? This is stupid. Oh, see, this is trash. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Because part of it is, if y'all don't understand, Adobe Premiere itself has, like, I'll show y'all if I can pull it up on the screen, just so y'all see exactly what I'm working with. You don't understand. It's not just me fumbling. This thing is pretty. Stop playing. This thing is pretty like detailed, right? Audio hardware. So it got all these different options and channels and blah blah blah. So MacBook speakers, we'll go like that and test it this way. Output device. Look at all these options. It's crazy, right? All right, y'all let me know how this works. I'm trying all these different configurations real quick, but this is sick though. What he's saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change the nigga outside that I don't even know who he is. He not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who do, it's like my nigga start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's what a lot of us as black men don't do is hold ourselves accountable. People in general for sure, but I speak for us because we are powerful kings. You feel
all right, now y'all can hear it now, so I'm gonna just restart it.
For the right shit all the time. And we don't hold
what? Now you can't hear it at all? You got to be able to hear it.
All I do is keep looking at you do wrong. Nigga, that's my fault for not to hold you accountable for who you say you want.
Y'all got to be able to hear it now because it's playing like out loud.
You have influence over the people that's close to you.
Y'all let me know.
And that's where you started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change the nigga outside that I don't even know who he is. He not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who
okay, so that's the okay, cool. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because I mean, look at this. Just so y'all understand, because part of what I'm doing here is, convergence of my different sort of things I'm into, right? So obviously I do this kind of work and it's just in support of people for real. So here's the thing. Like anybody who doesn't understand me or thinks I'm some kind of hater or whatever, like this is what I do in life. And I attract these type of opportunities to work with people doing this kind of stuff and get paid to do this kind of stuff. So it's hard for me to be on this doom and gloom black pill kind of vibe, right? Let's let the audio rock. So understand, like that's kind of me here, right? And if you know sort of this black YouTube black manosphere space, it's more like we want just the negativity, the ugliness. So it's like for me, I can get with the nigga shit, whatever, but I'm more like this. This is the kind of stuff like I attract into my life and get paid to do. So, I'm repeating myself, but I'm doing that to just drive the point home because it's dope to be able to work with brothers doing like really positive stuff. And you'll hear what they're saying because I'm gonna edit a couple of these segments. I sent him the link. So him meaning June, this guy right here. Him and his cousin was locked up in a pen. I'm not sure if it's his actual cousin, but they was in a pen. He gets out, starts a barbershop, tells his cousin, when I get out, fam, you got to come rock with me, come fuck with me. And they have a discussion about that, but just some other topics here, right? So this is the kind of, I always talk about social engineering. This is me getting to like work with some guys and build out what ultimately would be like a reality TV show. Because they were saying podcast. I'm like, nah, fam, we got to think bigger. Let's go reality TV show, black owned and controlled media, and build it out like this. But let's hear what June is hollering about. All right.
You have influence over the people that's close to you. And that's where you started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change the nigga outside that I don't even know who he is. He not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who do, it's like my nigga start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's what a lot of us as black men don't do is hold ourselves accountable. People in general for sure, but I speak for us because we are powerful kings. You feel me? And we don't use that shit for the right shit all the time. And we don't hold ourselves accountable. Nigga, if you're doing wrong and all I do is keep looking at you do wrong, nigga, that's my fault for not to hold you accountable for who you say you want to be. You got niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your kids. Nigga, hey, why you never got your son, bro? It's your weekend. Why you ain't fucking with your kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start with the people that's right next to you.
Y'all peep that. So that's wild, right? So that's dope. Like how he's spitting that, and just crazily enough, his son needs to go to the bathroom. The other homie was sitting there, so it makes for some real dope production value because we did not stage that. It just happened to work that way, and I was like, "Why he's like?" Mind you, none of this is scripted. This is all random. So this is literal reality TV show style stuff. So this is crazy producing it. Shout out to the people that's in here. Hit the like button because we could be talking about pearly things. We could be talking about whatever. We could be talking about manosphere beefs and the gynocracy and all that. This is what I'm really doing in my real life all day. And these are the kind of people I chop it up with. Shout out to my guy June because I'm definitely gonna have him come do some content with me when I drop on the skills and resources channel. And this is going to be some of the content that I put on the skills and resources channel. So this is going to be real dope because I asked him about it. I told him what I'm looking to do. And I told him how I want to build this out. And I was like, bro, I want you to be a part of it. So it's just real dope. I'm gonna play that again, what he says, because it's in direct alignment with what I be talking about relative to Black YouTube, Black Manosphere, right? Like press one if this is the exact kind of stuff I be talking about. And I'll link with this cat right here who was locked up for some years, came out, started his own barbershop, and he's like really spreading the love. Like this show is gonna be called Spread. So, and that's reference to Black Trunks is Stupid, SBE1. I'm gonna play it again. Here it goes.
You have influence over the people that's close to you. And that's where you started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change the nigga outside that I don't even know who he is. He's not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who do, it's like my nigga start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's what a lot of us as Black men don't do is hold ourselves accountable. People in general, for sure. But I speak for us because we are powerful kings. You feel me? And we don't use that shit for the right shit all the time. And we don't hold ourselves accountable. Nigga, if you're doing wrong and all I do is keep looking at you do wrong, nigga, that's my fault for not to hold you accountable for who you say you want to be. You got niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your kids. Nigga, hey, why you never got your son, bro? It's your weekend. Why you ain't fucking with your kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start with the people that's right next to you.
Yes, I really like that. So, I mean, just him saying that right there, I'm like listening to the gems that's being dropped and everybody sharing and coming off the heart with this stuff. And I'm like, wow. Now, he did slip that We Kings line in there, but I'm going to let that slide for the sake of the context in here because I don't like that. Black Trunks, you ruining the SBE phrase because you just apply it indiscriminately to anything. SBE is specifically, from what Ty City said, is specifically talking about SBE and the chicks. So now you taking it away its value by just spreading it thin, and that weakens the power of the SBE acronym. You know what I'm saying? Let the force of the SBE rock. Let's not devalue it. You know what I'm saying? Mike V was good. All right, so here's what it is. So what I got to do right now is just kind of refine this because I got my segment right here, right? So I even got June Talks Influence and Accountability. So we got this snippet right here. It's basically a cool little minute. I'll show you this other piece right here too. SBE power levels, the SBE Infinity Gauntlet. Here's another segment I finished before right here, but this is kind of just like a little transitionary piece. But they said some interesting things here too. Let me see if I can hear this.
We didn't get appreciated like that for real until COVID, and motherfuckers couldn't get haircuts. They was in the house looking hella raggedy, and then you found that one barber that was June that was cutting in the garage and shit. Lift the motherfucker up on you.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, you ain't never saw so many men. You ain't never saw so many Black men smile till they got their hair cut.
Yeah.
Nigga, on my mama, think about that. You ain't never saw that many Black men ever smile outside of getting some, you know what I'm saying?
So it's a cool little 30-second piece right there. So I'm gonna weave that in this whole segment. So this is gonna be like a whole low-key episode. But again, we're just trying to test this out because more than anything, it's about the audio for this. And coordinating with, because this is two cameramen, me on camera and another assistant on camera. So part of it was we got to shoot this in such a way where we can get close-up shots, get dynamic shots, and not get too much crossfire. And we got to control the editing. Well, if I get to that part, you guys will see the challenges with something like this. And we got to deal with the audio. So we got 4 mics. They got the lav mics on. She got one on. There's another guy, Cuzzo, in here who got the lav mic on. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah, I mean the fallout. Yeah, the fallout is more interesting than the Pearl thing. So the Pearl thing itself, right, is dumb, it's interesting, it's nigga shit, whatever. It's BMF, it's ghost power. You feel me? But this is interesting in the sense of interacting with people, kind of real life. But it's like I could actually text Black Trunks and be like, "What's good?" Matter of fact, Trunks, we still way overdue for a stream. I want to do a camera stream. I don't know if I made that clear when I hit you. I want to do a stream specifically talking about camera work. So you let me know. hopefully we run that up next week because I really want to pivot towards this. And I think relative to the whole Pearly thing, Black owned and controlled media and the lack of that, and getting into this project right here, my other Black Daddy project, my other guy Tyson Amir, my personal projects, because I got at least 2 things that I'm going to build up that will be like series and really build up, where it's consistent and there's like multiple, content streams. So it's like I'm building like a network of other people. Oh, I used to like run at Griffin's on 23rd. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. But the Pearl Talk really is more about the whole idea of the vulture phenomenon, right? Like whatever we're doing, we just give other people the keys to the kingdom and just let them run up in and just do whatever. And I'm like, that part where we goofy. Everything else to that, the whole race thing and all that, we could easily make the racism thing have much less power. Not that it even has the power people make or give it, but it can have much less power if we just owned and controlled our own media and not latched onto their media, not listen to the same rapper or whatever that's saying a bunch of nigga shit and not realizing like, hey, yeah, it's some others who keep telling you what's hot, right? That's part of the game. But then when people point it out, like Trunks, want to say I'm SBN, you feel me? So we want to have it both ways. Now I'm not saying it's the Trunks, but I'm just saying like collectively, we act real goofy like that. All right, so let's see. So what I'm doing here is just kind of making it interesting with different camera angles, and I got to account for the fact that there's crossfire. And just kind of make it interesting. So my guy's right now, he's to my right on camera, and he has a wide angle camera. I'm close up on him. Plus, I'm shooting in 4K, so I could zoom in and out and manipulate how close in I am on the subject. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see how I do this. I'm gonna worry about that other part later, but Big Pontiac was good. All right, so yeah, barbershop talk. So this is literally a show series that I'm working on with some guys in a barbershop, and they talking about a few different topics, and a lot of this was relevant. So anybody who just got in here, you can kind of hear what he's talking about, and you hear some other things. It's just real dope. It's a dope vibe. So I'm happy to be working on this project. Man, if you don't stop at these barbershops, I don't go to barbershops. I'm bald, night-ish. Have you seen me? I'm bald. Stop mentioning barbershops.
Who he is, he not listening to me.
But if you find yourself near Oakland, California, go to Beardo's in San Lorenzo, near San Leandro, near Oakland.
Who he is, he not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who do, it's like my niggas start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's what a lot of us as Black men don't do is hold ourselves accountable.
All right, so just to kind of he breaks there. So just kind of filling it out. Let me see what happens right here.
Because we are powerful kings, you feel me? And we don't use that shit for the right.
So I thought about this too. Ultra Instinct SBE. Y'all apparently don't understand what SBE means. See, we're devaluing what SBE means by y'all indiscriminately using it. However, SBE is specifically crying and whining to the women. But if y'all just blanket it across anything, that doesn't have the same effect. But whatever. Niggas can't get on code.
People in general, for sure, but I speak for us because we are powerful.
Now I was kind of thinking about this, like it's on some janky shit where this bathroom door is open when I pan out to this shot. But bruh's right here and with the toilet paper, but I think I'm gonna just leave it rugged like that. I'm gonna let him decide. I'm gonna leave it rugged. Should I try to edit out the newspaper or the toilet paper? I think I'm gonna let it rock. Actually, hold on. On this shot, I'm gonna go in, right? Because it's 4K shot. So I got all this room to work with. So I can kind of edit that out and reframe it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with it like that. And then this shot will come in a little tighter. And I'm gonna kind of reposition it right there. Let's see. I'm trying to get rid of the toilet paper setup. So, just so it jumps a little bit. But part of it is I have to.
Is he not listening to me?
What? Yes, edit. You mean edit it out? Because in that shot right there, see, now that I'm doing it, I'm like, all right. I don't want to use up too much of my ability to crop and move around too much, but that's kind of cool because he's framed nicely. I don't like that we're in the shot, but we'll fix that up. This was like a test shoot anyway. He said, reframe it, leave it. It complements the child going in. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that on this next piece, I think, because I agree. And just that I want it to be rugged. I wanted to kind of have that rugged look. So Offset said, I'm not bald, but I've been shaving my head since I was 17. Like when you started losing hair. Yeah, right. That's exactly me. I've been cutting my head bald since 18. Facts. All right, so we're gonna go with the reframe. Y'all vote for the reframe.
Ourselves accountable.
Where my guy June at? Is he listening? If June, if you listening, text me. Let me know. I sent this to June, so this brother right here. Shout out to June, a real good brother right here, and really understands like what we doing with this, and just kind of like, let me rock. I'm like, yeah, let me rock with it, and we're gonna end up with a real dope product. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I've been very excited about this. It's so in line with everything I'm doing. AM1 SBN with the SBE history lesson, right? What gigabyte RAM do you recommend for Premiere? Okay, so that's an interesting question, right? So what he's asking is about the random access memory called RAM on different computer devices. So I have Apple MacBook Air, but I have the M1 chip. So it's this integrated chip that has like the RAM and like everything built all in one. I don't want to get too detailed with it, but I have 16 gigs of RAM. And I'm editing A7S3, Sony A7S3 footage. The white wall you see, if you're saying that, that's a reflection. So here's the thing. I'm at max scale right now, so I kind of have to either or. I can't get rid of that unless, well, let me see. That's an interesting idea. Because I do want to get rid of that. I agree. If that move Mufasa, if you're talking about this white wall, this is a mirror. So this is a challenge with this whole mirror situation. But it's only so much we can do. But I mean, maybe I can kind of like blur it or something like that. But well, I gotta kind of worry about that later because I'm still just in this phase of like really kind of see how the frame is gonna work.
That's close to you, and that's where you started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't.
All right, so we got the framing here. So that's dope too because I cut the shot to where now he's on that side and he's up close. So it gives some dynamics because first he's over there, then he's kind of more there, and then he turns and faces that way. So it's pretty dope. At some point, yeah, since he's over there. I was talking about another shot, not this one, where there's only two shots. So it's this shot where I'm tighter in with one camera. Yeah, I got the MacBook Air M1 though. They got the M1 M1 Pros and all that. But I mean, I had this for a while, and this MacBook Air, right? Because I travel a lot too, so I got to be able to like pack light. So that's kind of like the whole situation. The other shot is that shot, so we only got two shots because two cameramen because we're trying to be light with the crew relative to the budget. Feel me? More people typically means more hands out. Like when I'm about to get paid, blah blah blah. We were trying to do like wireless mics as opposed to what? Hire another person to come in and just to hold the boom mic. You feel me?
Who the fuck I am? But for the people who do, it's like my nigga, start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's
I needed a laptop and carrying around Mufasa. Try to get an old M1 chip. Yeah, if you get an old, yeah, that iPad Pro is legit too with the M2. Sheesh. Yeah, M1 chip is legit. Yep, that mine is 2021 as well. I thought I needed a MacBook Pro at minimum. Negative. M1 chip changed the game, bro. Like right now, like I have one of the chunkiest camera sensors with the bit depth and all that, so it means crazy files and compression, right? As far as Premiere, After Effects, all that. This M1 chip alone, 16 gigs of RAM, is kicking ass. You feel me? It's doing a lot. So it's like even M2s and all that. It's like I guess maybe faster. You know, sooner or later I'm gonna buy MacBook Pro. I'm gonna get another MacBook Pro. They're still light and sleek. I'll probably do that, but I really like the Airs because it's just super small, super thin. Great Dane was good. Shout out to you for pulling up. So yeah, just showing the kind of work. You know, I thought you needed. Hell, I thought you needed the iMac. Negative. It's all about the specs. It's all about the specs and the portability. I mean, the iMac is like bigger, right? Obviously, you got to get the screen integrated into the whole system. My money is low. I might look at the Air. Yeah, I mean, the Air is legit. I'm on an Air right now plugged into a 27-inch monitor. So I got two screens. I got a StreamYard over here talking to y'all on this screen. Then I got this whole Premiere setup on this other screen. And you feel me? I can just kind of, you know, the way StreamYard is set up. I got virtual desktops and all that good stuff. Oh, it's only showing that one. I got a 2012 Mac Pro. Works well for me. 2012 Mac Pro. Yeah, I mean, whatever works. It's depending on what you're doing. Obviously, I do video editing, motion graphics, all that type of stuff. I'm about to get into Blender more, so I'm definitely going to need a little bit more. Yeah, 27-inch iMac with 64 gigs. You're already killing it. and that's probably has like an i5 or i7 processor, depending on when you got it. I mean, you're kind of good with that, but I mean, mostly music stuff. Yeah, you good with that. Video files is video and audio. You need a lot to handle that, right? I mean, I'm saying like for video and audio, you're just doing music stuff, so you're pretty good unless you get into a bunch of plugins and have them all stacked and layered and effects and all that.
People in general, for sure, but I speak for accountable. People in general, for sure, but I speak for us.
2017, yep, i7,
yep.
Yep.
Powerful kings, you feel me? And we don't use that shit for the right shit all the time. And we don't hold ourselves accountable. Nigga, if you're doing wrong and all I do is keep looking at you do wrong, nigga, that's my fault for not to hold you accountable for who you say you want to be.
So I'm trying to think how I want to do it. Because I don't want to cut too much, because this is a short clip, it's only like a minute, but I don't want it to be too busy. Upgrade to iMac this year. I would strongly consider just getting a MacBook Pro. I mean, depending on, it's your use cases, but I travel a lot, so I need to be able to pack light. Like I just flew to Cleveland. I had wireless mics, computer, extra shotgun mic, but the shotgun mic super compact. The computer, obviously, 2 cameras, 2 lenses. Had the Insta360, so that's like the 360 pocket, like small camera. I had a lot, and then of course my luggage. I was only there for a couple of nights though, so it wasn't that crazy. But shit, traveling with Erica, I had stupid gear, tripod, all that. Like,
keep looking at you do wrong, nigga. That's my fault for not to hold you accountable for who you say you want to be. You got niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your. You got niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your kids. Nigga, hey, why you never got your son, bro? It's your weekend. Why you ain't fucking with your kids?
Okay, so when he goes in there,
niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your kids.
So kid goes in there. I wanted to think about this because let me see. I might be overthinking it, but let me see.
You got niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your kids. Nigga, hey, why you never got your son, bro? It's your weekend. Why you ain't fucking with your kids? Like,
part of it is just like you fill it out, Spidey Senses style. Like, let me see what works right.
And we don't have.
That was that white wall camera left that I was talking about. White wall camera. You mean the white wall camera? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
For sure, but I speak for us because we are powerful kings. You feel me?
What? You traveled 6 states with a Mac 27-inch while working? You wildin'. How are you even doing that? It was like checking that. Crazy. G said get a Mac Mini. The way it's cheaper than Mac laptops. Has M1 or M2 chips. All one works great. Yeah, but I need to be able to travel, fam. So I mean, I do. I actually have a Mac Mini. I have the Mac Mini M1 with 8 gigs of RAM. Saw how well that worked with my Sony A7S III. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm getting the M1 with the 16 on the air. Now I'm mobile and I'm good to go. Shout out to my guy, G Dizzle.
And we don't hold ourselves accountable. Nigga, if you're doing wrong and all I do is keep looking at you do wrong, nigga, that's my fault for not to hold you accountable for who you say you want to be. You got niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your kids. Nigga, hey, why you never got your son, bro? It's your weekend. Why you ain't fucking with your kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start with the people that's right next to you.
All right, so I'm good with that because it doesn't need to be too crazy. The white wall behind the white wall behind the green hoodie guy. What? I think you need to leave it because of the action with the sun and the green hoodie. The white wall camera left. Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, I obviously got to have the guy right there, so because that gives it dope context, just the whole way it zooms out after it goes.
You have influence over the people that's close to you. And that's where you started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change the nigga outside that I don't even know who he is. He not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who do, it's like my nigga start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's what a lot of us as black men don't do is hold ourselves accountable. People in general, for sure, but I speak for us because we are powerful kings, you feel me? And we don't use that shit for the right shit all the time. and we don't hold ourselves accountable, nigga. If you're doing wrong and all I do is
I was whack on a handheld right there. I was holding it handheld, and I think I was leaning over talking to my assistant right here, so I was like kind of shaky on it. Again, this was kind of like a test shoot, but we caught some gems in here, so I'm just gonna chop it up
shit for the right shit
because it can only get better, and it's already looking pretty clean.
all the time, and we don't hold ourselves.
So I'm gonna leave that right there, and then I'm gonna show you this other piece right here, just this other little transition kind of piece.
We didn't get appreciated like that for real until COVID, and motherfuckers couldn't get haircuts. And they was in the house looking hella raggedy, and then you found that one barber that was June that was cutting in the garage and shit. Lift the motherfucker up on you.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, you ain't never saw so many men, you ain't never saw so many black men smile till they got their hair cut.
Yeah.
Nigga, on my mama, think about this. You ain't never saw that many black men ever smile outside of getting some, you know what I'm saying?
And it's funny to use that music too, because like they ain't saying nothing super kind of. I like how it comes in with this shot right here, but then what he ends up kind of leaving off on with the dramatic music makes it kind of funny because it's like dramatic music. What are you talking about? Get some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I like it because I want it to be like, you know, serious, comical as well. They get into some real deep stuff because one of our brothers talks about how his father passed away when he was locked up. You knew how powerless he was. He couldn't really do nothing. So it's like, man, we got a lot of gems with this. It's going to get real interesting being able to run this up. So it's a dope project. I like to feel that opening. Yeah, me too. Me too. As soon as I dropped the music in there, I was like, fam, okay, this is perfect. With that shallow depth of field shot too. So everything's blurred except right there. And with the 160 frame per second slow-mo.
We didn't get appreciated like that for real until COVID, and motherfuckers couldn't get haircuts. They was in the house looking hella raggedy.
So since she's talking, I made sure to put her in it.
Barber that was June that was cutting in the garage and shit. Lift the motherfucker up on you.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, you ain't never saw so many men, you ain't never saw so many black men smile till they got their hair cut.
Yeah.
Nigga, on my mama, think about this. You never saw that many black men ever smile outside of getting some, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so here's what I'm doing right now. I'm building these out in these different segments, right? Because it's wild, right? Because I got all these files and it's duplicates of files. So we've got two camera angles. So as you see, I got to get in here and like chop this up. Yeah, the bokeh and slow-mo matches the energy of the music. Exactly. Because I wanted to come in with some vibes. So then we got this other discussion over here. I already was working on this. So there was like as you see, it's a pretty long clip right here. And I already was working on this. So this is where I get into him. So him and his cousin, or his homie, they call him Cuzzo, was in the pen. He gets out, starts his barber setup, and then he talks about how he promised to get out and come be a barber too. So this is the story of how he's like lacing him with the game, getting him in here. So again, at this point, I already basically kind of set it up kind of how I want, but then I kind of like fine tune the edit and really see what I want to chop out, maybe move it along. It pretty much moves along at a cool pace, and it's going to be even better. All of these parts will have music tucked away behind them, similarly to that other piece right there talking about the barbers being appreciated during COVID. But I'm gonna do it like this, but it's gonna be a different kind of beat. So the energy of your edit is really gonna like kind of set the tone, right? Like people don't understand music and sound effects is a big deal when you're editing because your ears along with your sight is a big deal because we're talking like a multimedia human experience of hearing and seeing things. So when you put it all together, it's like, damn. Ricky Webster with the phone 99 supporting the show. I super appreciate that, man. Just want to really show like something positive and just kind of stuff I kind of be building. For anybody who doesn't kind of understand how I roll, how I move, I first came into the space because of talking about projects like this, and it just happened to be with O'Shea. So shout out to him, have me up there. First two streams ever relative to Black YouTube, Black Manosphere was with O'Shea, talking specifically about doing this kind of work and really building in the community, doing visual media work and how I learned it and how I got down with it, most of which I learned right here on YouTube, similar to how I'm doing the stream right now. And June will make 8 years of being fully freelance independent. And I'm 44. I'll be 45 later this year. So again, anything I'm ever saying to the younger guys, just like, fam, Trunks will say I'm SBN, but I'm like, hey, for the young brothers out there, that's raggedy and dusty. For the ones who are, it's like, man, you better get some skills up, skills and resources. Feel me? You feel me? And matter of fact, let me do this real quick because more content is going to be coming. I ran up the channel, skills and resources. So that is coming. YouTube skills and resources. At Skills and Resources on YouTube. So if y'all want to support that, go hit that right there and come back. Get my numbers up over there. I'm about to do I was kind of working on a teaser promo for that one, and I didn't really like it, but I'm gonna come back with it. I was overdoing it a little bit, but I'm gonna do a little teaser promo for that. It's gonna be funny. But this content right here, I'm gonna do an interview with my guy June and showcase some of this, and this is gonna be on Skills and Resources. So it'll be like a real show, like a real reality TV show setup. I'll do some interviews with some of the Manosphere guys because that's kind of what it's borrowed from, right? I've been saying that for years in this space. So now I'm gonna take it to the streets and really link up and showcase people that's really leveraging the skills and resources. I'm debating if I'm gonna have like women more so than men, but I really gotta like make it dynamic. I'm gonna do some real interesting things with that. Again, it's it's me doing my reverse social engineering thing where I get to control the narrative, similar to this situation right here. I mean, I'm not controlling the narrative per se, but I can ask him and the folks certain questions that steer certain discussion, current events, certain things. I asked him about that ASAP Rocky and Rihanna thing, and they kind of talked about that in male leadership, and that's kind of what led him into the accountability piece. So just ask him certain things to just draw out certain discussions that'll make it kind of dynamic. But so see, homie's about to speak on his getting into his barber life, and then I'm gonna kind of chop this up and make this a little dynamic. So let's see.
How the barber shit treating you, bro?
Man, this barber shit treating me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started, the nigga really...
How the barber shit treating you, bro?
Man, this barber shit treating me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit. Because, like, as you know, me being incarcerated for a majority of my life, I got out and I was... on some real shit, I got out expecting.
Yeah, Geronimo, I wouldn't do that, bro, because I'm plugged into a 27-inch. So at my other spot, because I don't know if y'all know, but I got live in two places. But my other spot, my other studio, I have 27-inch as well. So I just go plug in and I'm good. Or on airplane, I'm good. I'm about to travel again real soon. Was just got back from Cleveland. Transfer files, whatever. It's just easy to have a MacBook Air. It's whatever. Like. But just small, compact, and powerful, that's what really matters.
Man, this barber shit treating me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit. Because, like, as you know, me being incarcerated.
All right, so I think I can disable that. So it's just
man, this barber shit treating me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit. Because, like, as you know, me being incarcerated for a majority of my life, I got out and I was on some real shit. I got out as
check some things. Okay.
Construction worker, because that's what I actually like took up in prison. You know what I mean? So I came out as far as what my goal was.
She said, "In my other home, in my other country, you fancy fam." Look, don't be telling people too much.
You know what I mean? So I came out as far as what my goal was, as far as to actually like pursue that dream. Me and this man right here was in the same class with me and my boy TP right here. Like, and I got out to actually pursue that. And I did. And then as that journey down that road, I started figuring out like, man, this really not for me. And I was still enduring it because I know I had to be.
Okay, so y'all see, if y'all don't realize what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to understand like how the cuts are going to work relative to the crossfire. So the whole time I'm shooting this, I'm shooting handheld too, which is not the best. I mean, Windows computers got some dope laptops too, and it's all interchangeable. But I mean, most Windows computer, using Windows operating system, like, I don't know. I mean, Mac is kind of streamlined for this kind of stuff. I used to rock Windows computers years ago before I really got like pro with this.
And it's really not for me. And I was still enduring it because I know I had to be a man as far as to pay my bills and not do no fuck shit, so I won't end up back in prison. You feel me? So my cousin's like, man, I'm getting ready to open up a shop, and I want you to come fuck with me. All right,
so let me see.
You feel me? So
all right, so I figure a cut right there just kind of add some different dynamics, but we'll see.
My cousin's
like, hell yeah.
You feel me? So my cousin's like,
all right, so let's see.
Be a man as far as to pay my bills and not do no fuck shit.
So I'm gonna cut right there, and then I'm gonna zoom in on this right here, slide him over like that. Whoa, not too far. Because because he is a little bit too far to the side. But now this next shot. Oh wait, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wait, did I just mess up? Oh, okay, I did it right. Oh, okay, so it is just hella far. Yeah, so at least he's kind of more center. I don't like that the kid is that close, but that was how my other guy shot it. May peace be upon you, homie. Stupid. Ty said, do you see that shit I sent you? The SBE clip? Yeah, I'll clip that. I'll holler at that. Windows is better for music production and gaming. I don't know, because I used to make beats and whatnot and had a gang of like plugins and all the Reason, Ableton, and all the VST plugins and whatnot, and Diamond Waves plugins and blah blah blah. That shit was lit back in the LimeWire days. You could download and have a gang of shit. Man, I used to love that shit. I don't know. Now, shout out to my guy Soundtrack. I think he just uses Machine and he just gets it done.
I do no fuck shit, so I won't end up back in prison.
All right, so let me take this piece right here. Computer getting all laggy. May peace be upon you. Stupid. Eat this communion. All right, so yeah, kind of slide over there.
You feel me? So my cousin's
there
like,
we go.
I'm getting ready to open up a shop and I want you to come fuck with me. I'm like, man, I ain't finna come fuck with you, but I remember I made him a promise. When I was in jail, I'm like, cuz, if you open up a shop, I'm gonna come fuck with you. Little did I know, I didn't know he was opening up one this fast.
All right, so I got this other audio, so I'm gonna just trim that down, because
man, I ain't finna come fuck with you, but I remember I made him a promise. When I was in jail, I'm like, cuz, if you open up a shop, I'm gonna come fuck with you. Little did I know, I didn't know he was opening up one this fast.
All right, so I'm gonna take this, cut that, because I like how I cut in right here. I think, where is it? So I can basically just copy the attributes on that, paste the attributes on that, paste attributes, and I really want the size, so that's motion. Paste that on there, bam. So that and that is gonna be clipped the exact same way. And then it's gonna drop to something else. I'm gonna take this and slide this back, because I already know I'm cutting to something else. And I think the shot over here is the one.
One this fast.
Right.
Hey, say that though.
Like
How long that took? You know what I'm saying?
It took about
And this will be fresh too, because like I'm shooting this handheld, mind you, so I'm walking around, stepping out, trying to trip over stuff. But next time we do it, I have the gimbal, so it's gonna be way more smooth.
About a year to 2 years as far as him to open up the shop.
Two and a
Like,
half.
for sure.
All right, so we got that camera turn right there.
Like, for sure.
So maybe we take that. Let's see what he does.
As far as him to open up the shop.
Two and a
Like,
half.
for sure. Like, but it took a year for me, because I was on.
So we just cut away like that. So again, this is like editing, like reality TV show style kind of vibes.
I was only out a year within that time.
It took you a year to be a barber.
Like,
So again, both of these guys are locked up. Guy over here, June, gets out, becomes a barber, and he was saying like he was like, come fuck with me. He's like, I ain't gonna come fuck with you, but he said he made him a promise. So then he comes to fuck with him.
like, but it took a year for me, because I was only out a year within that time.
It took you a year to be a barber.
Like, it took a year as far as the transition over.
Yeah, I know. Nigga, I helped the process. I know.
And I
Yeah, help the process. I know.
Sure, he definitely helped me on this journey. Like, for sure he did. He really taught me a lot of tools and shit though. But like,
I know, nigga. I helped the process. I know.
And I thank you for that. Appreciate it for sure. He definitely helped me on this journey. Like, for sure he did. He really.
But it's dope because they're just talking hella shit.
Though, but like when I first came in this game, like I was.
This part's more kind of serious, but you know, it's a few different vibes. They got parts where they just really chopping it up, talking shit, and then more serious, and then even more serious. So it already got some vibes. The storyline and the way I edited is
really
real dope. I'm super excited about this.
Like when I first came in this game, like I was skeptical of this shit though. You feel me? Just due to the fact that I was cutting in prison. I wasn't never cutting like on the street. So it's like I had a skill that I knew I possessed though, but I didn't have the actual skills to actually like do it as far as like with real clippers. So when I come into this game, like I'm sitting, I'm watching him cut, I'm watching HQ cut, and I'm watching some other barbers cut. And at the same time, it's like I'm sitting here because don't nobody trust me. You feel me? So I'm sitting here and I'm watching them make money.
You talking about when you first started?
Yeah, when I first started.
All right, so let me see, because I'm on him for a minute and I want to cut back because I'm on this wide out shot. And then they start talking. But I like how she crosses. So, all right, so I'm going to cut here. And I think I'm going to just add that. Let's see, page attributes. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Oh, okay, there we go. So, yeah. So some of it I'm just cutting back to the same framing. Makes my life easier. And, you know, just kind of copy and paste it or just kind of move it on the fly. But I like how it goes from there. It's wide. Okay, so he's over there. Then we're up close. Wider out, kind of movement shot. We tied her in.
Sitting here and I'm watching them make
you talking about when you first started?
She comes across on the wide shot.
When you were sitting down, when you were sitting here, nigga, you had no clients. You walked in here with no clients. You talking about sitting here, nigga, looking at everybody else cut.
Right, and I had to endure something that I ain't never endured before. Like as far as just really sitting here, just like fuck, like that's a feeling that I can't even explain.
Okay, so let's see.
Right, and I had to.
Yeah, as y'all see, it's like it's crazy tedious. So I mean, doing something like this, shout out to video editors. Like, you know, we talk about, you know, not shit on nobody, but content creators. Press go live, and I'm a content creator. It's like, fam, this is
like
the level of
really
what's going on behind the scenes with productions.
Like
this is
that's
about to be a
show.
I
can't even explain it, bro, because I'm watching everybody else make money, and I'm sitting here like, damn, is this shit really gonna work for me? Should I do this, or should I go back to what I know? You said you remember that? You feel me?
This is hella dope.
And I sat here and then. Humble.
That nigga wasn't humble. That was a big, mean ass nigga. Like, nigga, it was a part of the process, though. It definitely was a part of the process.
No, definitely. And then as I could start getting people to trust me, like I start cutting my little twos and fews.
Yeah, this is gonna be a real dope project. Like the June, if you're watching this, if you're watching it, say something in the chat or text me. He watching it. Oh, okay. Yeah, send me that. Okay, so this wild. She made the reference about June cutting hair in the garage during COVID. So he just texted me this clip. June, put that in the folder. So we got the share folder where he drops me certain content. So I'm gonna lace that in there. But yeah, June, send me that clip and I'm gonna put that in that other piece. That's dope. Yeah.
Start getting people to trust me, like I start cutting my little twos and fews, and they start actually seeing my skills that I actually have. Then I start developing like a client.
June, if you're still in there watching, bro, this shit dope.
And then along with my coworkers, you feel me? They start showing me little tricks of the trade up thing and help me with my transition as far as to be great at what I'm doing now. So I definitely appreciate both of them.
All right, so hold on, I gotta flip this though because, damn, there. Okay, so it's gonna go to him there. But I want to close out on this front shot of him.
You feel me? They start showing me little tricks of the trade up thing and help me with my transition as far as to be great at what I'm doing now. So I definitely appreciate both of them. I mean, for real, on some real shit.
Yeah, that's dope right there. So that's a cool 3 minutes. He's saying some real shit. We got it chopping up a little bit. We got that other little vibe. So, okay, so June's seeing this now. So, all right, so let's get into this. So then, let's see. June helps Cuzzo go full time. So I got these different segments. Cuzzo runs off with the game. June spreads the game. Let's see. What does June say?
Because now it's like, damn, bro, like I told the nigga when he first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee it, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything I got, bro. I'm gonna show you nigga as much as I can.
But he was only like a nagging broad though. I swear to God, bro. He was only like a nagging broad. Bro, did you do this? He called me every day. It's to the point to where I'm forwarding this nigga to the answer machine. Like, stop calling me, nigga. This nigga.
But no, bro, it's like peak season, bro. Like, there's certain times on IG, nigga, where it's popping. Like, most niggas is scrolling. So it's like, man, bro, like you don't got no clients. Nigga. You came into this barbershop with no clients, like fresh off the street. And it's one of them things that's like, cuz if you utilize social media, my nigga, you can change your whole life, man. And it's like, so it'd be like, you know, I didn't have nobody on me like that. I didn't have nobody to tell me when to post or, you know what I'm saying, do my videos or do certain shit. Like, nigga, I had to take whatever game I was taught by whoever was teaching me.
Geronimo, that's a hard game right there. I'm not sure, man, because I mean, Izzy damn near had him that first time. I'm almost thinking Pereira's gonna get him though, because now he got the keys to the kingdom. Unless Izzy's gonna have to wrestle him more, which he should. He had some success with that a little bit. So he's gonna have to do that more because Pereira understands. I think now all he has to do is back him against the cage, and Izzy doesn't really have nothing for that. Now that's based on the last their last fight. Because I noticed when Pereira was moving him to the cage, I was like, he about to get him up out of there. And if he presses him like that, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be problems.
And I can actually say that he helped me.
I'm gonna go low key with Pereira based on that, but you know, it's MMA. It could go however. For anybody who doesn't know, we're talking about UFC championship rematch between Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira.
Through that process as far as to where I could be a full-time barber. Like me, like quitting the other job, like, and just jumping straight into this, and like he helped with that through that procedure.
Let me see.
You gotta do it. You gotta really put your all in this shit if you want.
All right, so we're gonna go with that because June talks about this part, so I'm gonna go in on this right here. June chopping up on this shit. Talking about social media posting and whatnot.
Because now it's like, damn, bro, like I told the nigga when he first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee you, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything I got, bro. I'm gonna show you, nigga.
Yeah, that's tight. I like that because he's talking about how he's gonna put him in the game, and that's a dope clip right there.
As much as I can.
But he was only like a nagging broad, though. I swear to God, bro. He was only like a nagging broad. Bro, did you do this? He called me every day. It's to the point to where I'm forward this nigga to the answer machine. Like, stop calling me, nigga.
Yeah, it easily could go either way. It could be Izzy. It's a hard one to judge, right?
That shit is inspiration to me. Because now it's like, damn, bro, like I didn't really.
He's a more technical striker, but Alex just kept walking him down with that power, and Izzy was like, damn, I know what that left hook is like. He literally knows for a split microsecond, he knows exactly what it felt like before he was knocked out. Yeah, if Izzy fights and uses his grappling and uses his footwork to stay away from him, he'll take this one. Right.
I told the nigga when he first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee you, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything I got, bro. I'm gonna show you, nigga, as much as I can.
But he was only like a nagging broad, though.
He was only like a nagging broad, though. Let's see.
I swear to God.
These fools in here clowning.
Bro, he was only like a nagging broad. Bro, did you do this? He called me every day. It's to the point to where I'm forward.
Candace Lupus, that's an interesting point. Right. Working with Glover Teixeira? Come on, fam. Right. It's a very interesting point. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. All I know is I'm trying to watch that thing.
I swear to God, bro. He was only like a broad.
As much as I can.
But he was only like a nagging broad, though. I swear to God, bro. He was only like a nagging broad. But he was only like a nagging broad, though. I swear.
So I'm over still on him. So it gets there. So they start talking. So he goes back. He meaning my assistant.
I swear to God, bro.
We first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee you, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything I got, bro.
All right, so I might come in like this.
I'm gonna show you, nigga, as much as I can.
But he was only like a.
All right, so let's see where I was at. Okay, so.
Like, bro, I can't guarantee you, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything I got, bro. I'm gonna show you, nigga, as much as I can.
But he was only like a nagging broad, though. I swear to God, bro. He was only like a nagging broad. Bro, did you do this? He called me every day. It's to the point to where I'm forward this nigga to the answer machine. Like, stop calling me, nigga. This nigga.
But no, bro, it's like peak season, bro. Like, there's certain times on IG, nigga, where it's popping. Like most niggas are like, there's certain times on IG, nigga, that where it's popping. Like most niggas is stroll. So it's like but no, bro, it's like
Oh, y'all throw me off talking about the that fight. I do that on a different stream.
I'm here, niggas too.
I'm rooting for Izzy to win, partially because I like Izzy, but also like to see Pereira move up in weight. He's enormous at middleweight. Yeah, that's crazy. That guy, that can't be good for him. Yeah, facts. And yeah, he knows he wants to move up to light heavy anyway. That division is going to be dope. So yeah, it's a win-win either way. Because then Whitaker or somebody's going to come down and wrestle the shit out of Pereira. If he wins, if he moves up, then he's going to have to deal with Jerry Prohaska and Jamal Hill. So it's interesting either way. It's a no-lose situation. It'll be kind of jacked up for Izzy after all those defenses to lose it and then lose it again, because it's like, what happens? Because in theory, he damn near should move up. So it's like he moves up and then Pereira moves up. That'd be wild.
Stop calling me, nigga. This nigga.
but no, bro, it's like
Some people say even if Alex Pereira wins, that he's gonna just ditch it and move up. So that'd be crazy.
Calling me, nigga. This nigga.
but no, bro, it's like peak season, bro. Like there's certain times on IG, nigga, that where it's popping. Like most niggas is stroll. So it's like damn, bro, like you don't got no clients, nigga. You came into this barbershop with no clients, like fresh off the street. And it's one of them things that's like, cuz if you utilize,
Oh, let me see.
it's just like, cuz if you
Oh, I cut it right there because I'm gonna go like this. Oh, let me see.
Cuz if you utilize social media,
I like that live handheld move.
And it's like, so it'd be like, you know, I didn't have nobody on me like that. I didn't have nobody to tell me when to post or, you know what I'm saying, do my videos or do certain shit. Like, nigga, I had to take whatever game I was taught. Tell me when to post. Nobody to tell me when to post or, you know what I'm saying, do my videos or do certain shit. Like, nigga, I had to take whatever.
So in case y'all not know, anybody who just came in, he's putting him up on game. So they was both in the pen, the two guys, and June, bro, with the waves, got out, started his whole barbershop, and then his homie Cuzzo got out later, and Cuzzo promised him that he'd come get down on the barber tip. And then now this is the story of how June is lacing him with the game and like really on him to like be successful.
Tell me when to post or, you know what I'm saying, do my videos or do certain shit. Like, nigga, I had to take whatever game I was taught by whoever was teaching me and try it. Nobody was really on me like that.
So just kind of come back and forth and make it consistent dynamics.
Like, nigga, I literally would be on this nigga. Nigga, it'd be 6 o'clock. I'm calling this nigga, bro. Why you in post? I'm about to post right now. The nigga don't post. Call a nigga right back, bro. If you really want this shit, bro.
Get that. Let's see. Try to get that little laugh from her.
Bro, if you really want this shit, bro, you better post, guys.
For sure.
Cause I'm about to post right now. The nigga don't post. Call a nigga right back, bro. If you really want this shit, bro, you better post, guys.
For sure.
Cause they not.
It's a wild edit right here.
They're not gonna give it to you. Nigga, you got a million niggas trying to do the same thing, bro. It's hella barbers in Oakland, San Leandro, Frisco, nigga, Hayward, all the shit.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Nigga, you gotta do it. You gotta really put your shit.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Nigga, you gotta do it.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Nigga, you gotta do it. You gotta really put your all in this shit if you want this shit to work. Or go get a job. Or go get a 9 to 5, bro. Go clock in.
Let me see.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Nigga, you gotta do it. You gotta really put your all in this shit if you want this shit to work. Or go get a job. Or go get a 9 to 5, bro. Go clock in. But if you want to do it this way, bro, like you gotta really fuck with it. Nigga, you gotta do it. You gotta really put your all in this shit if you want this shit to work. Or go get a job. Or go get a 9 to 5, bro. Go clock in. But if you want to do it this way, bro, like you gotta really fuck with it.
I heard that. That's me. That's why I feel that. Like, man, you're gonna get with this. You gotta Luckily, I don't have to like promote or market what I'm doing, but you got to be on it or go punch in, get a regular job. Like I'm 8 years deep in not having no regular job, so to speak. I'll be damned if I go back to that. It's not happening.
Most barbers, bro, that's a barber nigga. They cut hair, work at FedEx.
You see, he gives the game right here.
Most barbers, bro, that's a barber. You gotta really fuck with it. I saw a lot of people do this shit and then
Damn. Okay. Let me see.
fuck with it. Really fuck with it.
So I started moving. So that's a trick. I gotta cover that strategically.
Fuck with it. I saw a lot of people do this shit and it did not work, bro.
All right. So let me see what's behind this.
Most barbers, bro, that's a barber nigga. They cut hair, work at FedEx or
That's a
Tesla
dope shot
or
right
shit
there.
like that. Niggas are not able to be a full-time barber. Like,
All right. So yeah, because she's in it
bro,
too.
this is
So
really
that's
what
dope.
I do for a living. Like, nigga, this is all I do. So it's like, nigga, you gotta do hella shit for that shit to work.
Yeah, we rocking with that. All right. So June spreads the game. All right, let me see. I'm gonna figure out how I want to set this up because I got these pieces. You see, actually, so Barber Life. So I'm gonna group this together because it just makes it easier for me to grab it later. That's going. And then we're taking this first section that I just chopped up right here. That's going. So I'm gonna group that. So that's going. That's going. We're gonna talk about. So I guess we'll go with the shorter clip because now I'm trying to like map out how I'm gonna set it up, right? So I'm going like this. We're gonna go because we're gonna talk the Barber Life shit, right? So we're gonna go. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna put this over here. I don't know why I call this media. It's supposed to be main. The hell? Where's that sequence? What the hell? Oh no. Oh, okay. All right, so we got main. So I'm gonna take that and drop that right there. Bam. Delete that. So we got that whole setup right there. Okay, great.
Because now it's like, damn, bro, like I told the nigga when he first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee it, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything I got, bro. I'm gonna show you nigga as much as I can.
But he was only like a nagging broad though.
I think I'm thinking about it like what I want to start with first, but I think I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with this first. With this other Barber Life piece first. What the hell? Group main. Put main over there. So I keep going back. As y'all can see, this shit starts getting stupid, convoluted. So we can go there. So I got everything all grouped together, and I kind of just have my little markers here to kind of keep the whole thing tidy. This beat, this music right here, this beat is about to. I hope he gonna get the stream copyright struck because of this. I told June, I was like, fam, if you use certain beats, we might get hit for that. But then again, he didn't know I was gonna do a stream either. The show said about to be dope though. June, you still watching? You're like, I want to see the editing process. I just want to see it.
Treating me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit. Cause like as you know, me being incarcerated for a majority of my life, I got out and I was on some real shit. I got out expecting as far as to be a construction worker. Cause that's what I actually like took up in prison. You know?
All right, so I think we can go with that. Then we're gonna go with this appreciation part. Group. Did I group it already? I think I did. No, I didn't. All right, hold on. Premiere is dope though, right? Because it has all these different windows, and then you could like group them, or you could like expand the windows out. So we're just seeing just the timeline part right here. I could go here and you see just that part right there because it's like obviously hella cluttered, right? Bam, 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 bam. All right, so main, and then I think we're gonna go to this accountability piece right here. Trying to think how I want to do this shit. Like, do I want to? How I want to do it? How I want to do it? How I want to do it? Oh, because I got to do this intro thing in here. All right, so it's gonna be. All right, so it's basically just gonna do that there. All right, so that's gonna be the intro section right there. And I'm gonna have another piece. Just put a marker right there because I already know I'm gonna come up with this whole other piece right there. So that's gonna drop in. I don't even need to keep this marker thing up here. I wish it would. Is there a way to keep that whole thing attached? That would be hella smart. Adobe, what's the problem? Make that attached to the whole thing. Oh, well, I guess I could do it this way. That's corny. Because it really should take that with that. That's the whole point of that marker. Shout out to the people watching me. You know, you could be watching the next Just Pearly Things drama. And I'm gonna go back and watch it too at some point. I mean, it's just so corny now, but I was like, man, I gotta clean my mental palate and get to something that's some real value. So I was like, let me show you on the skills and resources tip a little bit of barbershop talk. And you see, like just tying it in to black men actually doing some shit, putting their money where their mouth is, trying to build something, and owning and controlling our own media. You feel me? That's a big deal.
Be great at what I'm doing now. So I definitely appreciate both of them. I mean, for real, on some real shit.
We didn't get appreciated like that for real until COVID, and motherfuckers couldn't get haircuts. And they was in the house looking hella raggedy, and then you found that one barber that was June that was cutting in the garage and shit. Lift the motherfucker up on you.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, you ain't never saw so many men. You ain't never saw so many black men smile till they got their hair cut.
Yeah.
Nigga, on my mama, think about this. You ain't never saw that many black men ever smile outside of getting some, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, damn, bro, like I didn't really.
All right, so we jumped into that. I'm getting everything set up right here because it's gonna be like markers. I'm gonna bring this all together at a later point in After Effects and merge it all together because it's gonna be different pieces. So it goes, Cuzzo speaks on barber life after June asks him. Then we get into this cool little transition piece right here, appreciating the barbers. Then we go into June spreads the game. And then we're going to go into this little accountability segment, which y'all see how confusing this shit gets? Like, fam. Group.
You gotta start with the people that's right next to you.
I think we're going to leave off on that. And again, this is just a teaser. Shout out to my guy, June. Beardos. Oakland, San Lorenzo.
You have influence over the people that's close to you. And that's where you started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change the nigga outside that I don't even know who he is. He not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who do, it's like my nigga start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's
Hold yourself accountable.
That's what a lot of us as black men don't do is hold ourselves accountable. People in general, for sure. But I speak for us because we are powerful kings. You feel me? And we don't use.
Oh, let's see. All right, so now I gotta map out some things because I got music and decide kind of what music goes where, but I'm gonna put the music in later.
How does Barber shit treat you?
Barry Duncan. All right, first of all, how long is this? Okay, so it's kind of long. How long is this one? We'll go with that one.
You know, bro, man, this barber shit treated me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit. Cause, like,
yeah, I'm RC. Sometimes it just go perfect. Like, off rip, I'm like, yeah, that one's ready to go. I'm rocking with that immediately.
How does barber shit treat you, though, bro?
Man, this barber shit treated me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. So that already has its own music.
Haircuts. There's in the house looking hella raggedy, and then you found that one.
Because now it's like, damn, bro, like I didn't really. I told them when we first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee you, but I'm telling you everything I got. I'm gonna show you niggas as much as I can. Sometimes only like I swear to God, bro. He was only like a nagging bro. Do this. He called me a nigga.
And we'll just recycle that one back for later. And that's gonna work. Cool. I'm gonna ungroup that because I'm gonna take the audio off and redo the audio later, but ungroup. Take that, slide that over there. Bam, bam. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? What happened? Because I thought this was longer. Oh, wait, what happened? Matching tools to the video. Yeah, just kind of seeing what works. And so far, I'm feeling this. Like, this is working very well. Because, you know, like the music really like helps like set the tone for the vibe of what's going on with the whole setup. I could have swore that was not as okay. So that one ends. Okay, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I got an idea. I got an idea. Damn, we gotta come in like that. Minus 10.
Just get to the hands, she's like, but no, it's like, because now it's like, damn, bro, like I didn't really, I told them when we first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee you, but I'm telling you everything I got. I'm gonna show you niggas as much as I can. Sometimes only like what's going on. How does barber shit treat you, though, bro? Man, this barber shit.
All right, so let's see, because I like how it comes in there, but maybe I can get away with the discussion starting. Soft Sands was good.
How does barber shit treat you, though, bro?
Let's see.
Man, this barber shit treated me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit. Because, like, as you know.
All right, so here's what I'm doing. Slide it right there. So, as you know.
Me being incarcerated for a majority of my life, I got out and I was on some real shit. I got out expecting as far as to be a construction worker, because that's what I actually like took up in prison. You know what I mean? So I came out as far as what my goal was, as far as to actually like pursue that dream. Me and this man.
All right, so let's take it down a little bit more for now.
Right here was in the same class with me and my boy TP. Right here, like, and I got out to actually pursue that, and I did. And then as that journey down that road, I started figuring out, like, man, this really not for me. And
yeah, like that beat is perfect for that. And like the beat's not long enough, and I could like go in and loop it, but I ain't trying to go do all that right now. So I'm just kind of sliding it around and see if I can get the same vibe with them starting off not really saying nothing. So it comes in just with the ambient sounds, and with that, it leaves me room to where I could like come in like this and then kind of taper down. Like I come in right there and drop the audio down, so it kind of fades. All the way out to when he first starts talking.
How does barbership? How does barbership treat you, though, bro?
Man, this barber shit treating me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit. Because, like, as you know, me being incarcerated for a majority of my life, I got out and I was on some real shit. I got out expecting as far as to be a construction worker, because that's what I actually like took up in prison. You know what I mean? So I came out as far as what my goal as far as to actually like pursue that dream. Me and this man right here was in the same class with me and my boy TP. Right here, right? And I got out to actually pursue that, and I did. And then as that journey down that road, I started figuring out, like, man, this really not for me. And I was still enduring it because I know I had to be a man as far as to pay my bills and not do no fuck shit, so I won't end up back in prison. You feel me? So my cousin was like, man, I'm getting ready to open up the shop and I want you to come fuck with me. I'm like, man, I ain't finna come fuck with you. But I remember I made him a promise when I was in jail. I'm like, cuz, if you open up a shop, I'm gonna come fuck with you.
It's perfect for a
Little
story.
did I know. I didn't know he was opening up one this fast. You feel me?
Hey, say that though.
Like
How long that took? You know what I'm saying?
it took about a year to 2 years as far as for him to open up the shop.
Two and
Like,
a half.
for sure. Like, but it took a year for me because I was only out a year within that time. You feel
It
me?
took you a year to be a barber.
Like, it took a year as far as the transition over.
Yeah, I know. Nigga, I helped the process. I know.
And
He said, I helped the process. I know, nigga.
I think
So the music's gonna taper off.
until, and then along with my coworkers, you feel, trade a thing and help me with my transition as far as to be great at what I'm doing now. So I definitely appreciate both of them. I mean, for real, on some real shit.
We didn't get appreciated like that for real until COVID, and motherfuckers couldn't get haircuts. And they was in the house looking hella raggedy, and then you found that one barber that was June that was cutting in the garage and shit. Lift the motherfucker up on you.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, you ain't never saw so many men. You ain't never saw so many black men smile till they got their hair cut.
Yeah.
Nigga, on my mama, think about that. You ain't never saw that many black men ever smile outside of getting some. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so that's actually gonna fade, but I'm gonna let that rock for now because, well, I can actually make that go further with the music, but all of that's gonna fade down, so it's not really gonna matter.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, damn, bro.
I'll just do it now because it kind of doesn't matter. But I'm gonna put this music back in here later anyway. What's going on with this? Let's see. So then we're gonna go negative. Dip that out on a slow tip.
Some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro, like, I told the because now it's like, damn, bro, like, I told the when we first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee it, but I'm gonna keep everything I got, bro. I'm gonna as much as I can.
But he was only like a nagging broad though.
Still kind of loud. Minus 20 maybe. We're gonna go up on that one more. It's wild, like having 4 people mic'd up, capturing the story, 2 shooters, and the editing. Yeah, soft. That beat. Yeah, I like that intro beat. So we kind of come in, kind of some big hip hop epic shit. Then we kind of get into the kind of more trap kind of beat. get some different vibes. Go
There's in the house
kind of
hella
vibey right
raggedy.
here with the shallow depth of field.
And then you found that one barber that was June that was cutting in the garage and shit. Lift the motherfucker up on you.
So they kind of take them through some few changes with the
You
music
never
and the
saw
stories.
any black man ever smile outside of getting some, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, damn, bro, like I told the nigga when he first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee it, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything I got, bro. I'm gonna show you niggas as much as I can.
But he was only like a nagging broad though.
I
swear to God, bro. He was only like a nagging broad. Bro, did you do this? He called me every day. It's to the point to where I'm forward this nigga to the answer machine, like, stop calling me, nigga. This nigga.
But no, bro, it's like peak season, bro. Like there's certain times on IG, nigga, where it's popping. Like most niggas are strolling. So it's like, man, bro, like you don't got no clients, nigga. You came into this barbershop with no clients. Like fresh off the street, and it's one of them things. That's
Try to get him on his promotion game. I feel it. Some people be slacking on their promo game. I'm like, fam, pop it.
If you utilize social media, money, you can change your whole life. And it's like, so it'd be like, you know, I didn't have nobody on me like that. I didn't have nobody to tell me when to post or
a little bit built different.
Do my videos or do certain shit. Like nigga, I had to take whatever game I was taught by whoever was teaching me and try it. Nobody was really on me like that. Like nigga, I literally would be on this nigga. Nigga be 6 o'clock, call this nigga, bro. Why you ain't post? I'm about to post right now. Nigga don't post. Call a nigga right back, bro. If you really want this shit, bro. If you really want this shit, bro, you better post, bro.
For sure.
Cause they not gonna give it to you, nigga. You got a million niggas trying to do the same thing, bro. There's hella barbers in Oakland, San Diego, Frisco, nigga, Hayward, all the shit. Nigga, you gotta do it. You gotta really put your all in this shit if you want this shit to work. Or go get a job.
Go get a job.
Go get a 9 to 5, bro.
Go get a 9 to 5.
But if you want to do it this way, bro, like you gotta really fuck with it. I saw a lot of people do this shit and it did not work, bro. Most barbers, bro, that's a barber, nigga. They cut hair, work at FedEx or
June, if you're listening,
like
I need
that.
some more
Niggas
beat
are not
options.
able to be a full-time barber.
We definitely gonna have to get some beats that don't get flagged down because this is a little bit too clean. I'm really liking this. And this ain't even like, fam, this ain't even this is dope, but this ain't even like the max level production. Like even like what I'm gonna do with this now. This ain't even a max.
You have influence over the people that's close to you. And that's where you started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change the nigga outside that I don't even know who he is. He not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who do, it's like my nigga start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's what a lot of us as black men don't do is hold ourselves accountable. People in general, for sure, but I speak for us. Because
accountability, we want to try to hold the women accountable in SBM, which can't really be done.
And we don't hold ourselves accountable, nigga. If you're doing wrong and all I do is keep looking at you do wrong, nigga, that's my fault for not to hold you accountable for who you say you want to be.
Pretty much.
You got niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your kids. Nigga, hey, why you never got your son, bro? It's your weekend. Why you ain't fucking with your kids? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
You gotta start with the people that's right next to you.
All right, so I pretty much got the whole get down of how I'm gonna do this. So let's try one other thing. So Barber Life sequence 1. What we got?
That journey down that road, I started figuring out like, man, this really not for me. And I was still enduring.
Okay, so I already did that. He's talking about something else. So we're gonna go sequence. Find this. Got my sequences here. We got all these different bins and whatnot. So sequence 1 is gonna be intro, transitions. Okay, type reaching around the microphone. Intro transition. So I'm gonna use this same beat, and we're gonna go like. So from the main one right here, so we're gonna use this as essentially like the template for the intro transitions. Delete that. So essentially this is just gonna be a bunch of B-roll, but I'm gonna do it like this to where it goes there and stops. One's gonna go there and stop. And then let me see. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that right there because that's the real intro. that's gonna fade and come down. So I'm gonna just throw a bunch of B-roll clips on that, and then I'm gonna take this right here and just slide that right there because I'm gonna render this as one whole file. But essentially, what I need here is just like 3 seconds. That's all I need right there. I'm gonna have a bunch of these transition setups, and maybe if I could do the B-roll enough, because bro, he slid me so many files. Oh, actually, I got files on this drive right here, so I'm about to do it like this. We're gonna do some B-roll from his other footage on the fly. And there's a few transitions, so I'll just try to make a few of them. Either way, keep them in the tuck for later. For later. And let me see. See, I'd be slipping. I'd be like working and then hit some of the people. Shout out to my guy, Clean BJ, for linking me with June. Just the network is just ridiculous. Linking in with brothers doing something real dope. I'm gonna hit up another good brother of mine. If he's in here, shout out to my guy, Keep It Techie as well. G was in here earlier. So I got some freshness coming up with Keep It Techie. Did some dope work with G. So I really make it a point to work and just do dope stuff with dope people that I meet that's doing dope things. Check out Tech G channel if you don't know it. G, if you in here by his chance, still drop the link in here. Shout out to the troopers that have been rocking with me this whole stream, because this ain't the usual foolishness, you understand? And you see how tedious this stuff is, but super interesting, right? Like, it's tedious to edit this. You got to be a certain kind of person to do this. But like homie said there, it's like, man, go do some regular 9-to-5 job. Shout out to Bari. She's an artist. She knows what it is. Like this, the nature of like that certain mindset where it's like, I need to get this just right. I can't even imagine. Bari is a painter. I don't think she minds me saying it. She said it in here before. She paints really dope, like beach scenery, wave type photos. Like I can't even imagine, not photos, but paintings. But they're like photorealistic, super dope. But I mean, I started doing this from drawing, like as a kid, like drawing and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, didn't expect you to still be on. Glad you are. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, I start building this up and just get lost in the time. I mean, I'm actually surprised. I did a lot of this. I was already working on it before, but shit, hour and 35 minutes, not bad at all, considering what's going on with this, because this is pulling up right now. This is pulling up on like a 7-minute episode piece, and this ain't even everything that I like could have chopped up into this, because this is just meant to be like a little sample teaser for my guy June. But laying the framework for this shows a lot, and some of these things work as a template that I'll be able to sort of flex later on. So we already did accountability. We did appreciate it. We'll just clean up here because I don't even need all these things open. I'll just hit save real quick one time. Auto save is on, but just in case, it's always good to hit save. Somebody asked me that, but yeah, just Control or Command S, depending on what kind of platform you're on. All right, so I got B-roll in here already, but grab that right there. Let's see. A lot of work for a short time. Yeah, exactly. Right. A lot of work for a very short time. Right, a 7-minute piece, but then like hours working on it. I mean, just imagine a 2-hour film taking months to shoot and edit and whatnot, or something crazy like Avatar with the crazy wild CGI and all that motion capture. It's bonkers. So take this stuff like on the over here shooting 120 frames per second. I don't really shoot that slow anymore. But that's cool because this like these clips, they're gonna go. It's kind of a lazy way to get more bang for your buck. Let's see. Down from there. taking these clips and there's another way to do this and kind of batch set it all up. I'll do that when I do the like real build out, but yeah, slow mo. We'll worry about that later. And let's see, what else we got? Shot of him up there. I haven't even done anything in 120 frames per second in a while. This feels weird, even working with that. 60 frames per second been enough for me. All right, so start back from the top. So we got B-roll of her doing some work. Again, I'm shooting handheld, so it's kind of wild. But it's like, that's the thing. Shooting like this, you don't need that much, especially when you know you're going to slow it down just for the B-roll. And you get, you know, this is 120 frames per second, so we're slowing it down by like basically 5 times speed. So yeah, you get that super dramatic shot. Yeah, that looks fresh. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. So the clip don't even need to be that long. So I just cut it in half and maybe get like more bang for the buck with that. But yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying, like nigga, you ain't never saw so many men.
Right there. Bam, 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 bam. Shout out to the people in the chat watching, or people watching, people in the chat, people in the clouds. Hit the like button. Blah 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 blah. Literal barbershop talk, and working on Premiere for this show. Spread. Shout out to my guy June Beardos, Oakland, San Leandro. Shout out to my guy BJ, if he's still in here. Shout out to the people watching. Yeah. The color on the clips of the barber look really nice. The contrast of the white shirt and black is dope. Makes the yellow hella pop. Wait. White shirt and yellow on. Oh, him, I guess. What is June wearing? My homegirl is watching this, checking out the. We got BJ in the building. Yeah, okay. On Mel's account. Rainwater was good. Hit the like button. Don't disrespect my likes. You know? Yeah, this is dope. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, really building with the folks. Like, BJ, I think if you just got in here, shout out to the folks that just got in here. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run back the whole get down, and y'all can see pretty much what we're doing in the cloud, listening in the background. Soft Sands, I appreciate that, man. Be sure to hit that like button. It helps boost my self-esteem because I have really low self-esteem because the ladies don't like me, the women's don't like me. So I'm just a nerd and a hermit. I figured, I'm just a nerd and hermit, in the house by myself all the time doing video editing. So I might as well just do live streams because the women don't like me. But some people listening in don't understand, like, relative to this online space, there's a lot of complaining about women and what can't be done. And me and some of the people that I associate with, we're kind of like, fam, okay, yeah, we get it. Challenges in relationships, dating, and all that, but better be on your skills and resources. So that's where I'm at with that. Barry knows what it is.
You never saw.
All right, so what we got? So we got Cuzzo. That shot right there will work. HQ had a dope shot right there. Yeah, that one's dope. So this is kind of be like little foreshadowing of what's some of the stuff that's coming in later. In like every episode, I would probably go in here and like do like a barrage of B-roll. I might have to go get some other B-roll too for this. Wait, where are we at with that? Oh snap, what we do? All right, 20 and 20, 20. Okay, cool. All right, so we got that. Yeah. I watch him out there work, the greatest ever do it. You're trying to gas me. You're trying to gas me. Trying to gas me. B, I got some more stuff coming for you as well. You already know what it is. And yeah, you already know. Skills and resources, already told you about that. So my guy, Clean, super dope MC. Like, man, just he's a producer of varying sorts as far as, you know, his MC rocks with a live band from the town here, real dope. Yeah, Black Savant Incel 1. Yeah, because, you know, I'm an incel and, you know, no one likes me, so I just make my stupid little videos and travel and, you know, get paid to shoot dope hip-hop events and whatnot and create projects like this and work with people really building. But, you know, they don't like me. Skills and resources. No, go away. Go away with that. It's not that easy. You can't just alpha your way through it. I'm like, go learn something. But I can't. Okay, well, you think you're better than me. You're so smug. I'm like, not really. I learned a lot of this on YouTube. So y'all want to sit on YouTube for hours crying? You could be off into some tutorials and change your whole life trajectory. But nah, that's wild. That's too crazy. All right, so new bin. I'm gonna go B-roll 2 because I got this card. Uh-oh. B-roll 2. Pardon me. Yeah, it's wild, bro. It's like some of these guys, like, you know, internet has created this whole online world where you can come in here and just be whoever you want to be. Be who you want to be, son. But don't actually be somebody, kid. Get out there and do something with yourself, kid. Nah, just come online and just be a crybaby and just be weird. Not go interact with real world people and do real world things. Just work your desk job, work your 9 to 5. Like, nah. Everybody I'm around. Shout out to my guy, Clean BJ, who's actually Melody on his wife's account. Like, really dialed in on the Black family building and understanding, like, you know what I mean? I have my thoughts on, you know, relationship dynamics and all that stuff, but, you know, I got my life. But, you know, I'm around people that's really doing it, you know, the Black love thing, how it should be done while staying creative as well. You understand? All right, so y'all can't see it, but I'm off on this other screen going through these clips. And I don't know. He gave me his card, he meaning June, and he might have some homemade porn on here. So I just want to make sure. I'll take that clip. All right. I don't think he'll mind me putting some markers on the clips. Oh, so it's locked into the sharing, so you guys can't see it, but just bear with me for a second while I do this. Yeah, he got bro hooked up with some crazy waves. June over here shooting some real overexposed footage. See, that's why I don't like shooting, editing other people's footage. But I need that there B-roll. Okay, so it's not even that much, but it's something, but it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna redo it anyway. But this project is real fun. Come on, give me some more B-roll. Give me some more B-roll. See, he got some other stuff on here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes, he got somebody getting somebody a shave. Hold on, bear with me 1 second, y'all, because I'm trying to map out some of the B-roll. He was somebody at some whole other shop, but I don't think it'll matter. Dudes over here with the crazy beards. Cause yeah, shout out to June Beardos. He got like beard creams and whatnot, extra products. So the brothers is vertically integrated with it. He got the car wrapped and whatnot. So brothers on a promotion. Oh, I'm gonna put that in there. Mango drip. He got his product line. I rock with it. HQ with the whole different setup. Let's see. We got something usable. People ruining things with the vertical videos, but we'll see. We'll see. If y'all know what it is, I'm not a fan of the vertical videos, but hold on. Y'all about to see what I'm doing in a second because the way the screen is locked in. When is this from? Oh, this is from way deep last year footage. Okay, this is enough. So bam, 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 bam. So I got this bin over here. It won't let me. You guys can't see what I'm doing on this other screen, but I'm able to drag this into there. Now this is dope though, right here. So I have these files right here. They're shot in slow motion. So this is 60 frames per second, basically. Hold on, let me get back to y'all. Eric Bird just finished shooting my 9th short film. I heard that. Valdemar Perez, The Real Way. This is the way. This is the way. BJ, you cracking me up. Yeah, fam. Positivity over complaining about women or just pearly things. Facts. Black owned and controlled media. This whole pearly thing is just another Vlad TV, another Adam 22. Why? I mean, if we're gonna talk this black people community stuff, let's do that and stand on that. And you know, I take accountability, right? On setting that up. BJ/Melanie says they'll sign up when your classes start. Yeah, no, shout out to the people that behind the scenes been really helping me push that. Tech G always on my line about that, like, man, do some other camera content type setups. Just really being able to do this is wild. That, you know, I've been damn near consistently averaging 10 people watching me do this on a Sunday. So this is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all always surprise me, really support me and rocking with this. But this right here just really gets to show kind of like behind the scenes, the caliber of stuff I'm able to do. And if we're going to talk, you know, this channel is associated with this Black YouTube, Black Manosphere algorithm. So if we're going to talk some type of Black community-ish, right, then the media, this is media, right? So let's do some proper media levels. You feel me? So it's like, this is what I do for a living. And it puts me in situations where I meet people who want to do this stuff and put their money where their mouth is. I mean, this is his shop. He wants to do a show. He said a podcast. I was like, nah, fam, let's go the other way. Everybody wants to do podcasts. Let's do a reality TV show. And as I'm like really getting into it, I was working on this hours ago earlier, and I was like, man, this is really dope. I mean, I knew it was going to be dope, but as I'm really like lining it up, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. Melanie, I hope you don't know no dudes out here standing on a tippy toes. What? Soft stance. Melanie is actually that's her husband. So Melanie is technically, for all intents and purposes right now, her husband, a male. My homie Clean. Super dope brother right there, who plugged me with the brother June, whose project I'm working on here right now. So I texted to him because it's just this crazy dope feedback loop right now. Nicer, what's good? So let's see. I got these. So I'm gonna do this little trick right here. So I know these are all, yeah, podcast game is super oversaturated. Right. So let's go back to reality TV show and like deck it out. And we can still play the game of being able to chop this up into like smaller clips and play the social media game, but we want to do like 30-minute reality TV show segments. Like, let's go do that. But then they have different storylines in there. As you guys will see how I like built this all out. Like the people who've been with me for damn near 2 hours saw how I like built out the different segments, and then I joined it all together. And if I could lace this B-roll real quick, if y'all let me work, y'all see how I really put it all together. And maybe I even get into some of the motion graphics because I kind of got it ready. What are we doing? All right, so all of these clips are 60 frames per second. I already know I want them all to be slow-mo. So what I'm going to do is go to this modify interpret footage, and I can basically just tell it that it's going to really be 23.976 frames per second, which that's what I'm working in as far as the overall timeline. So bam. So everything just changed to 23.976 frames per second. So now all of this stuff is instantly slow motion. You dig? So even as I get set up to edit the clips out here, they're already going to play in slow mo. Sorry about that, because the music in there is like crazy. All right, so we'll start from there. All right, so I just need the video too. So I just grab just here, meaning just the movie, or you can just grab the sound out of it. But that's all I need. All right, let me go to this clip right here, and let's see. Oh, so he's showing this product right here. If I catch it right, it'll catch it as it's coming in focus because it starts out blurred. He got a dope ass Sony lens that I want. I'm jealous of the lens he has. Trunks was good. That's great. Congrats. Not being dramatic. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Because I mean, man, how did the mic sound issue turn out? Yeah, fam. So yeah, so duh. The brother who's assisting me on this right now is my good homie Clean, who is Melanie's husband. And that's who we're talking to right now. So again, another feedback loop. Duh. That's why I sent this to him, because not only did he link me with June, but he came out and helped me shoot this. So he was my assistant that day. So he knows about the whole audio challenges. So we were trying to like lace these like wireless mic setups and really make sure that everything works cool. Yeah, like the video for the algorithm. Hit the like button and subscribe to. Go subscribe to the AM1 channel. Go subscribe to the AM1 Creates channel. Go subscribe to the Skills and Resources channel. Because I'm gonna do an interview with the brother June right here. Because I'm really gonna like run up that channel. Because you know I've been saying that for years. Skills and Resources. I made a channel there, so y'all go holler at that. So I'm gonna really be doing like my own show. So Skills and Resources is gonna be its own show, similar to what you're seeing here right now. So you guys are like seeing it first. Again, I'll probably take the stream down, or just leave it up on the other AM1 Creates channel. But I'm gonna do an interview and you know lay some of this content and kind of talk about it. But it's going to be on the Skills and Resources channel. So it's going to be its own show, like, again, like a reality TV show. So, again, I'm actually inspired by the dudes who just want to stay corny and lame and just focus on chicks all the time. And it makes me say, all right, well, I see it as an opportunity for the people that's tired of that. Let's do the black media thing. You know what I'm saying? And I got the means to do it. And I got a lot of people that support me. So it's like, let's build it out and really like offer something dope. You know what I mean? June got his waves looking crazy. Look at bro's waves looking way crazy. Holes and Resources, SBE1, exactly. But the wild part about it, watch how I do the show. Because I understand sex sells. So I'm going to have some stuff in there where the dudes are going to be, the thirsty Negroes going to want to watch it. Because they're going to be like, oh. The way I'm going to integrate women into it, the thirsty ninjas about to really be like, oh, I got to pull up. Thirsty Nakers is going to want to pull up. Crazy Black YouTube, Black Manosphere got like its whole own lingo. It's crazy. This interaction here is so crazy. Pogs on deck. Black Trunks, you need to come back and drop them Pog shorts. Pogs and Resources. Let's talk about these hoes. Exactly. Let's talk about these hoes. But then he came up in a dope career doing photo work, self-taught, doing photography work, self-taught. Yeah, let's talk about these hoes though. I mean, we can do that, but come on. There can be more of that. We can do all that. SBE. Whatever, cry and whine and complain, and then they end up being leaders of the Black Manosphere. You know, people is all up in arms about KS. Then KS dies, and now we got Pearly Things, and people actually saying the phrase, well, she's the leader of the Black Manosphere. Like, jeez. If Hold This L was an algorithm. If Hold This L was an algorithm, you understand? Let's see. All right. Home stretch. I'm hella sleepy. But I'm so glad this worked out. Damn, I still got some other stuff to do and go to sleep. So I'm trying to be up at 5. I'm gonna give myself some grace. I hate when people say that. You need to give grace. I'm like, what? No. All right, y'all talking to each other. Yeah, my Pog vids are classic. All right, so let's see. Is this previous footage you shot? Yeah, some of it, because I'm just trying to make like this cool little reel kind of intro setup right here. But let me see, because I want to come in with the cast of characters, the main cast of characters right here, and I need another June clip. Because you know, it's his show, so his setup. So I want June to be seen first. So I got these markers in here that I hit basically on beat. All right, and it's acting janky. Let me see if I can clear some cache files. cache files, media cache, blah, 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 blah. Delete some files. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I think it cleans some things out. Yeah. Actually, trim it like that. Because here's what I'll do. Because then I got this. So I have this main intro, then I have these other pieces right here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trim some of that down. So I can use it in these other pieces too. And again, this is just like rough draft style because I got more B-roll and easily shoot more B-roll. He got hella B-roll clips anyway, just on another drive. But this time I'll kind of mix it and match it a little bit. But when we really build it out, it's about to be super sauce to watch. It's about to be stupid. And then I'll like end on that one there. So I'm just using that to kind of mark where the beats are. So kind of like lace that over. All right, so we'll go there. And take some of this. All right, so it's basically locking it in place. All right, so we got that, and then we're gonna go get something else. Let's get Cuzzo. But basically, I already know that I'm, I've been doing this for a while, so I kind of already pre-mapped this stuff out in my head. BJ, I tell you, I've mapped this stuff out before it even. I'll be shooting already in After Effects. And After Effects comes after Premiere, in case you don't know the workflow. You feel me? See, June shot this, and this ain't nah, fam. No, fam. No, fam. I got these blue light glasses on, so it's throwing my whole eyes off. But I need some more contrast and crunch in that. And I'll take that and copy the attributes just in case for his other clips. Yeah, forward thinker, exactly. Try to save time. I mean, this is like learn how to, without going to film school or whatever, learn how to make your whole own reality TV show. And as you realize by now, I'm just making all this stuff hit on beat. Yeah. All right, HQ, where you at? Let's get her in the mix. Oh, yeah, I had a dope shot from her. Yeah. How'd you do it like this? Because this is audio good. Nicer. Audio good. Did I ask about the audio? See, that's what I was talking about. That color grading is so important, that oversaturation ain't cool. Well, the problem was that it was overexposed. Yeah. But part of it is, BJ, I think you look at things through the lens of like rap videos. So this is a reality TV show style. So it's not meant to look super duper like grimy like a rap video, but certain level of contrast and balance. And I'm just saying that because he shot with some different settings than I would normally shoot with. So it just becomes a matter of matching it. All right, see, I could hear that it wasn't hitting right on beat quite like how it needed to. There we go. All right. Y'all gonna see when it all comes together, it's gonna be pretty dope. The name of the game with this is delayed gratification, for real. Oh, that's fresh to even come in with that like kind of zoomed in shot right there. Maybe we go kind of zoomed in on that. And bam, 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 bam. So it's like I could be making these cut on the kicks or on the snares. I'm making them hit on the cut on the snares for the most part. That's a little bit too much, too zoomed in. Yeah, see how's the other footage you shot? Paste attributes, lumetri color. Yeah. Right. Overexposed, letting too much light in. Exactly. Damn. All right. Don't see. I'd be like getting in my bag with it to the point where it's like, nah, I'm gonna chop this up even crazier. Not that I'm trying to make this be whack, but this is just kind of like a little sample piece right here. This is a prototype. You feel me? There we go. So you get a little. So that's dope. So you do see her twisting up his locks. He's on the Clippers. He's hitting some waves. Throwing this product item right here. A little bit of that. Oh, wait, do we already have the product in there? No. So this works dope, right? Because it's showing a nice variety of kind of like what he offers. So you see some beard setups, you see some blocks, you see. And we'll just go back to that and kind of go out, I think, on that. All right, so that's the intro right there, right? So, damn, that whole intro piece is good to go. So I could even just show y'all right now, just so it's not delayed gratification. You get a little bit of gratification right now. I'm gonna take that and group that right now. I'm gonna change it to a different color, magenta, and then copy that group. I'm gonna go to my main setup right here. So I already have this going on right here, this whole setup with a few different sort of like things going on. So I can get rid of this right here because I'm about to basically replace this. So I'll take this and block this out right here so I don't put anything over it. I'm gonna just lock all this so I can't put anything over it. And it's gonna force it to go on the next available layers. To my knowledge, I don't know how to target exactly where I want to paste it at, but that right there works to where I got the music and I got my clips. So where is it? All right, stop overthinking it. See, I'm over here hell overthinking it.
How does barber shit treat you though, bro?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Shit treating me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit because, like, as you know, me being incarcerated for a majority of my life, I got out and I was on some real shit. I got out expecting as far as to be a construction worker because that's what I actually like took up in prison. You know what I mean? So I came out as far as
hit the like button
as far as to actually like pursue that dream. Me and this man right here was in the same class with me and my boy TP. Right here, right? And I got out to actually pursue that, and I did. And then as that journey down that road, I started figuring out, like, man, this really not for me. And I was still enduring it because I know I had to be a man as far as to pay my bills and not do no fuck shit, so I won't end up back in prison. You feel me? So my cousin was like, man, I'm getting ready to open up a shop and I want you to come fuck with me. I'm like, man, I ain't finna come fuck with you. But I remember I made him a promise when I was in jail. I'm like, cuz, if you open up a shop, I'm gonna come fuck with you. Little did I didn't know he was opening up one this fast. You feel me?
Hey, say that though.
Like
How long that took? You know what I'm saying?
it took about a year to 2 years as far for him to open up the shop. Like for sure. Like, but it took a year for me because I was only out a year within that time.
Well, it took you a year to be a barber.
Like, it took a year as far as the transition over.
Yeah, I know. And I helped the process. I know.
And I thank you for that. Appreciate it for sure. He definitely helped me on this journey. Like for sure he did. He really taught me a lot of tools and shit though. But like when I first came in this game, like I was skeptical of this shit though. You feel me? Just due to the fact that I was cutting in prison. I wasn't never cutting like on the street. So it's like I had a skill that I knew I possessed though, but I didn't have the actual skills to actually like do it as far as like with real clippers. So when I come into this game, like I'm sitting, I'm watching him cut, I'm watching HQ cut, and I'm watching some other barbers cut. And at the same time, it's like I'm sitting here because don't nobody trust me. You feel me? So I'm sitting here and I'm watching them make money.
You talking about when you first started?
Yeah, when I first started, yeah.
So you talking about when you sit down, when you sitting here, nigga, you had no clients, you walked in here with no clients. You talking about sitting here, nigga, looking at everybody else cut.
Right, and I had to endure something that I ain't never endured before. Like as far as just really sitting here, just like fuck, like that's a feeling that I can't even explain over because I'm watching everybody else make money and I'm sitting here like, damn, is this shit really gonna work for me? Should I do this or should I go back to what I know? You said you remember that, you feel me? Like, and I sat here and then humble.
That nigga wasn't humble. That was a big mean ass nigga. Like nigga, it was a part of the process though. It definitely wasn't a part of the process.
No, definitely. And then as I start getting people to trust me, like I start cutting my little twos and fews, and they start actually seeing my skills that I actually have. Then I start developing like a clientele, and then along with my coworkers, you feel me? They start showing me little tricks of the trade of thing and help me with my transition as far as to be great at what I'm doing now. So I definitely appreciate both of them. I mean, for real, on some real shit.
We didn't get appreciated like that for real until COVID, and motherfuckers couldn't get haircuts. And they was in the house looking hella raggedy, and then you found that one barber that was June that was cutting in the garage and shit. Lift the motherfucker up on you.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, you ain't never saw so many men. You ain't never saw so many black men smile until they got their haircut.
Yeah.
Nigga, on my mama, think about this. You ain't never saw that many black men ever smile outside of getting some, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, damn, bro, like I told the nigga when he first started, like, bro, I can't guarantee it, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna be everything I got, bro. I'm gonna show you niggas.
Yeah, and B, this ain't even like the proper sound mix. So like the mix, the sound is gonna be even better. This is still like super rough draft. So it's gonna be way crazier when all is said and done. So this was the part. My bad, y'all. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I got to do it. All right, I gotta be me. Let me live. Let me live. Just that extra little detail. It's the details. Oh, see, that's not hitting on beat right. See. Frames don't always hit with the beats, so sometimes you got to sacrifice.
Man, this barber shit treating me amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I first started, the nigga really had doubts in this shit because, like, as you know.
All right. Shit. All right, that's cool. So I'll just dish that and then come back right here. Take the whole thing, slide it over there. Ungroup it from there because I'm basically just gonna recycle this whole intro part to the outro. And let me just hook this up real quick and not be. It kind of doesn't matter, but I might even change this because the beat's gonna be different going out. Because basically I'm going to let it go out. Or should I go back to the? Should I go? What y'all think? Should I go back to the music? Here it is, me overthinking it. Or should I just let that rock out? I want to kind of bring the energy back up. That beat is pretty chill, so I kind of want to like bring it back up like this. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back up. I'm gonna bring it back up. Yeah, I gotta bring it back up. See, in my mind, I just gotta do it how I do it, but then again, at the same time, it's like, fam, remember, it's just this is just a test setup. I mean, we could use this, but this is kind of like the test setup, meaning this is just Hulk was good. It's working on this project right here, man, showing a productivity story about these guys who did some grimy shit, got locked up, was in a pen. This guy right here, June, he gets out, becomes a barber, gets his own shop, and then his cousin, he taps him in and was like, yeah, when I get out, I'm gonna start a barbershop. Promise you're gonna come rock with me when I get out. And they're telling the story of how he like laced him with the whole game and make sure he was like posting and getting clients. There's so much more to the story. It's dope. Like we got so much gems. They're really setting up like a reality TV show. Like I'm really showing y'all behind the scenes, kind of like. Yeah, man, with the plan. Even though he did something, I mean, like if you hear him, I know you just got in here, but you'll hear how they talk about it and just talking about being accountable and really. I'll play this segment right here.
We didn't get a.
Not that one. Oh snap! Where is it? Oh, he ends off. We're gonna end off on this accountability piece. Conspiracy U. Notification master dynamic. Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
You have influence over the people that's close to you. And that's where you started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change the nigga outside that I don't even know who he is. He not listening to me. He don't even know who the fuck I am. But for the people who do, it's like my nigga start with them. Nigga, hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's
Hold yourself accountable.
That's what a lot of us as black men don't do is hold ourselves accountable. People in general, for sure, but I speak for us because we are powerful kings, you feel me? And we don't use that shit for the right shit all the time. And we don't hold ourselves accountable. Nigga, if you're doing wrong and all I do is keep looking at you do wrong, nigga, that's my fault for not to hold you accountable for who you say you want to be. You got niggas around you say they want to be good dads, but you ain't never got your kids. Nigga, hey, why you never got your son, bro? It's your weekend. Why you ain't fucking with your kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start with the people that's right next to you.
All right, that'll work. There's some other ideas that I have too, like with the transitions, but let me see. I think I'm gonna go with that for now. I'm gonna leave it right there for now with that part. Let me see how long it takes to render this out, and then I'll determine how much I go on with this with you guys. I appreciate y'all rocking with this. I hope y'all, see some vibes, skills and resources. You know what I'm saying? AM1 creates skills and resources. This kind of work I do. So this is part of the reason for anybody who, shout out to a Great Dane. He was in here earlier. I was in Black Trunk's chat stream earlier, and he was like, "Oh, AM1 is in here, blah blah blah," and he said something about how he disagrees with something I said. Something about Edward Anderson. It's like, fam, look, I'm about the skills and resources piece for real in real life, and I'm 44, so I'm a middle-aged man, right? People think I look younger, whatever, but it's like, hey, kick down some OG game, or what are we doing out here, right? So I'm trying to kick down the OG game. Cats don't want to hear it. And it's like, nah, we just want to cry about women. And it's like, really? Because what is that doing for y'all? Dudes out here dusty. Women saying we dusty and we raggedy and we broke. It's like, okay, is it true? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So, I'm just showing this in the context of like, hey, not only am I about this, but the kind of people I work with. Shout out to BJ. That's the on the Melanie Victor account. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a dope show. Like, this is hell interesting to me. And y'all ain't even there's way deeper parts in the stories because both of these dudes was in the pen. They got out, do something positive. Like, it's dope, man. Like, fam, this is dope. Like, I was working on this geek because what's the word? Mockingbird, Operation Mockingbird. Exactly. I get to do my own Operation Mockingbird where I change the narrative. You see what I'm saying? Wow, how perfect was that? Right as June said that. Exactly. It shows a dad guiding his son to the bathroom, not playing. It was totally not playing. Yeah, because BJ, that's Melanie, he was there. He assisted me that day. Not playing at all. Great work, my brother. Definitely giving it the reality TV show vibe. Let's get it. You already know, fam. You already know. You already know. He was ready to come pull up on me again. We were going to shoot this, but we're going to get back with June and go shoot. But, you know, just rocking out on the prototype tip and just really seeing where we get going. Let's see how long this takes to render. Let's see. Oh, I'm doing it like it's After Effects. Let's see. Let's see. Documents. The show is going to be called Spread, by the way. June told me that's got a prison reference where they all like basically lay out everything everybody has. That's the spread and everybody shares. So he's like taking that same kind of vibe. Into the show. So just kind of workflow, right? So I'll take the whole thing, export it out. Go like this, spread. One spread test one export. Text one. So I have my exports because the whole thing is I take this and render this out, and then I go back. I go and put this in After Effects, and then I add the graphics, right? Because I do motion graphics too. That's why people rock with me. You understand? Like, watch when you see the stuff I did with my guy Clean, aka Melanie Victor. He's on his wife's account. I did some super dope stuff with him. The backtrack. We're gonna get into this on the Skills and Resources channel, where we really I'm gonna show you the people I rock with. Because again, I do this for a living. I work with entrepreneurs, artists, people really getting their stuff off. Shout out to Uncle Underground. He hit me to, you know, we worked together to build out the new graphics for that. Shout out to Ramil. Shout out to Tech G. Shout out to Keep It Techie. We're about to get some stuff going. Shout out to Tough Talk TV. Shout out to Erica Williams. About to get some stuff going. I'm about to circle back around to Andre Hatchett. Shout out to him. See if you want to get in on the mix, because man, we're about to really build this stuff out. I'm seeing everybody geeked on this whole Pearly thing and missing the understanding. Oh, she's racist, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, she's a culture vulture. You understand? Like, why don't you get that? If you understood that, then it wouldn't be all. See, it's going to take a little minute to render. I should have added this to the render queue. Damn, it's taking a minute. Plus, it has to get the file off that drive. But I really want to show you. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll go back in here and show y'all the After Effects piece on this tomorrow, because the stream is already 2.5 hours. Got to run. The kids are going crazy. I feel it. Thanks for allowing us to be a part of the process. Yeah, you already know my guy. Soft Sands. Yeah, like, fam, so for anybody who thinks, hey, I'm just a hater, it's like, no, fam, this is the kind of stuff I do in real life. You feel me? So it's like, I'm not on some doom and gloom black pill. We can't bring the women to the table and cry. And if you say let's do better, then it's like the better means let's just talk about women all day, every day. It's like, nah. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there because it's gonna take 7 minutes just to render at least. So I'm gonna come back on this tomorrow and do the After Effects part and show y'all how I take the logo and really integrate it and some of these other things. Maybe I'll do some more on the transition tip. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a great point. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all pulling up on me. I'm blown away that y'all rocked with me for this long. But y'all see what it is. This kind of stuff I'll be working on. So it's like anything I say is coming from a place of, hey, this is how I'm doing it. And you can do it too. Because I learned most of this stuff right here on YouTube and invested in myself, and the people I rock with invest in themselves, and everybody's looking to make moves. I mean, that's part of how it is just in the Bay, period. Right. So if you don't know, I'm in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody got all kind of different stuff going on. And it's the kind of hustle, it's the kind of vibe that comes out of this. When people talk about the Bay Area and the whole player vibe of it, it's like, yeah, we're real chill and just everybody getting it in. Now, obviously, crazy wild shit pops off. But at the same time, it's like folks, you know, super chill, down to earth, just getting it, making it happen. And I found myself in a position where it's like I'm around creative people really getting it. And we get to do the creativity plus the business. And for me, I've always just been an art nerd. You know what I'm saying? From illustration to music to events to all this different stuff. So here I am. Coming up on 45, still out here traveling, networking, getting it in, meeting people. And, you know, I'll come here this space, any online space, anywhere, real life, online space, same me, same whatever. And we just talking about really leveling things up, skills and resources across the board. Yeah, the world is crazy. It's getting crazier. So you're going to have to do it. It's period. You know what I'm saying? I still disagree on the black pill shit. Some weirdos, incels just co-opted it, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, either way, like make moves. Black pill, call it whatever you want, but use that as motivation to go make moves and go out into this world. Cause yeah, it is true. You know what I mean? First, make sure you're out there networking and seeing what's available in your area. Some dudes talk about what's not coming to them and just laying at their feet. It's like, fam, do you go out somewhere? Do you go do something? And then, damn, see, it jumped up to 15 minutes. See, it's wilding. See, right now, it's rendering this off. So it has to aggregate this from this drive and this SD card, since I grabbed some files off there. So it's basically merging this all into one file. So it has to render it all together, the audio, the different transitions and whatnot. So just all the data is being merged into one file. So damn, it's already up to 15 minutes. It started off. So, you know, it's always calculating, just processing. But yeah, man, I don't understand it. So it's like, it's hard for me to feel sorry for some of these guys. I get it, the cold world, but guess what? It's way colder than a lot of these dudes even think. And this whole thing where you just dwell worried about women's sexual access, it's like, dude, you majored in the minors. Plus, it's hustling backwards, because if you go out, do the skills and resource thing, it actually makes you more likely to meet people and meet women. You see what I'm saying? Like, yes, go do that. Skills and resources all day. And one creates. I'm gonna leave it right there. Appreciate y'all.